Let's have a look because I got no idea. Did I get scammed? Limbus Company, biggest scam.
Limbus Company, by all accounts, is still a gacha
Okay, it cannot be scam when the dude is playing almost 800 hours.
game, no matter how forgiving it is. And typically for gacha games, they have traps for newer players that aren't more experienced with their polling systems, causing them to waste thousands of resources easily. Even in Limbus Company, this happens. However, despite
this
me
the
saying
scam?
that, they do have welcome new manager events that do provide resources.
Dude, I'm telling you, this event carry me. It's actually carrying me like till today. I had the worst gacha gambling luck ever, and like this kind of saved my account.
It would
Otherwise,
feel
I would
wrong
be
to go into
bricked.
this video without at least mentioning that. They do provide resources for new players, and they're very good, actually. But no matter how supportive or forgiving
It's a
the system
scam.
is, Limbus Company is still gacha at heart. So much so, I think one of the most scammiest things they can possibly do is always displayed on their home screen. Now, dear viewer, let's get
Okay, you guys can tell me, and who's watching after, you can basically write the comment, you know, which gacha game has the biggest scam? Like, which gacha game is literally the biggest scam? I think I've played like over 50 gacha games, and I would say maybe because like I'm not into, you know, like, unless I'm seeing like really cool characters, I don't have like a really strong urge to pull. I feel like the Limbus is actually one of a few games that I don't feel, you know, like I'm getting scammed, or I even have to play the game that a lot or often or even daily to, you know, get what I eventually want. Raid Shadow Legend. It's a nice coincidence because this video is sponsored by, just kidding. I don't know actually about the Punishing Grey Raven, but Wuthering Waves is actually, I don't know, like, so far, what I played is kinda generous, but I feel like the Genshin is probably like one of the biggest like gacha games that is kinda, you know, scammy in a way, because the amount of time-gated content that I have to do in order to get a few free pulls, and after spending that free few pulls, I'm still not gonna get anything, you know. Limbus definitely is pretty generous, like every week you getting some maintenance, you know, currency, which I haven't seen in bigger gacha games or other gacha games as much.
guess. Am I talking about A, seasonal ID banners, B, event extraction banners, or C, the absolute fucking bullshit chance to get a fucking secret boss that you want in Mirror Dungeon? Jesus fucking Christ, why is
What
it
is
so
this?
bad? Sorry.
Also, like, speaking about these, don't you actually like eventually get these and you can extract it? I feel like if you understand how this like gacha game in the Limbus works, you can just, you know, extract everything, like, unless you're having like literally like FOMO, fear of missing out. So where in the world is that scam?
Sorry, that took like 12 streams, you have to understand. But the true
Okay.
answer lies in none of these. What I think is the biggest scam in
Oh,
this
here we
entire
go.
game is actually sinner target extractions and just
Don't you have like default banners everywhere? I don't know, like, call me crazy. I'm literally like 1 year into gacha games. Every time I see normal banner, I literally don't even noticing. I'm just like going away. Okay.
And just to reiterate, you do not have to listen to me. You can pull on this regardless. I won't judge you. I don't care.
Okay,
It's a
I'm gonna do
single-player
it
game.
right
Cater to
after
your own
this video.
experience how you will. I'm just giving my shit-ass opinion. Thank you. Anyways, why do I think sinner target extractions are such a scam? Well, no time like the present, so let's get straight into it. Point 1. The pools. What you're seeing is from the 2 latest sinner target extractions. If you'll notice, I checked off everything that is shardable with a green check mark, which indicates that over 80% of the things you have a chance to get out of the small percentages of rolling IDs can also be obtained from rolling on event banners or directly sharding them. Sure, these pulls have no seasonal limit. However, the only guaranteed way to get an ID from the previous season that you really want is to hit pity on these banners. Alongside that, they also don't contain Walpurgis units whatsoever, which makes sense. But that directly affects the consideration for even pulling on them, considering you can't get limited time event units out of it. Point 2. You can still pull non-targeted sinners, albeit this isn't as bad as the pools are separate and you have an equal chance of getting both from the targeted sinner and the non-targeted sinners. But I think this diminishes its value to being a standard extraction with just 2 or 3 IDs you can't obtain. And again, you have the same polling chance for any ID anywhere else in the game, alongside the fact that getting a 3-star isn't guaranteed for the Sinner, unless if you hit Pity. That means it's basically functionally useless to use. Point 3 is a counter-argument. What if
Okay. You know, let me just launch the Limbus Company game in the meantime.
you don't have any IDs for that specific Sinner? There's already 2 guaranteed systems in place for newer players, so as long as you're managing your resources, that won't happen. Now, I'm gonna be a little humble and say this point is a little bit flimsy considering not everybody has future sight of what they're gonna pull. My solution for that is to use them specifically after you pull, because while some Season 1 IDs are really good for starting out early game, you do need to effectively patch out the
Oh my god, I cannot pay attention. This looks like
holes inside your team.
Raisang.
And using your Season 1 nominal ticket on an
my
ID for a
God.
Sinner that you do not have any IDs for after pulling is actually a good idea. This to me is so important because there are a lot of fixed Sinner encounters where you need to use specific Sinners. I've seen a lot of friends of mine actually struggle with this fact due to not even having a single ID for some of their Sinners. So the nominal tickets should be used as a safety net after pulling, in my opinion. And for my final point, which isn't even on the wiki, Walpurgis can straight up give you units from the previous season. I have video evidence for this. Please watch accordingly.
okay. Oh my god, he got the green one.
What? What?
I think that happened to me. I feel like something like that actually happened to me, right? When I was pulling on that banner and I got something else from like previous one. I don't even know how that works.
What? Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is the most useful item in the entire game.
Okay.
It's so useful.
I have Barbara Otis now.
Okay, I kind of understand his, I do understand his concern. He barely have 500 lunacy.
During the 7th Walpurgis night, which took place in Season 6, I was able to get a Season 5 identity for some reason, as she wasn't currently shardable
I mean,
at
she
the
looks
time.
nice.
Again, the wiki does not point this out on the extraction rates whatsoever. So alongside pulling for Walpurgis IDs in a limited time event that are very hard to shard and require a lot of resources, alongside the factor that you cannot shard current Walpurgis units until the next Walpurgis, you also apparently have a chance of getting seasons
Oh my god,
from
it's
the previous
immersive.
season, which to me arguably makes Walpurgis the most important thing to pull on, and almost completely invalidates the purpose of Sinner target extractions, alongside seasonals. Anyways, yeah, that's all I got. If you want to pull on Sinner target extractions, be my guest, but I just personally don't recommend it. If this video
Let's do it
in
right
any way
now.
helps-
I was kind of expecting the video to showing me a little bit bigger scam because so far, well, you know what? After it's gonna unfreeze, I'm gonna show you what I mean. Yeah, so I basically don't even know how many pulls I spent and wasted, but basically because I got this like beginner selector ticket, I would say that my team is a pretty okay, I guess. Where did I even get this one? Well, either way, I just feel like if you go to extractions, right? Basically, you seeing some like shiny colors, then you seeing another shiny one, and then you seeing something like it barely looks even like a button. You know what I mean? Is it this one? The issue one. Ah. Oh my god. They're scamming me. I was about to click on it. Okay, never mind. It's still, well, okay, I can understand. It's a little bit scammy, but if you think about it, see that golden color right here? That golden color is basically telling you this is rare. You should go and click on this. Well, if you want to spend a little bit, money and then you don't know what to do with your lunacy, just be my guest. And this is for really stupid people. Oh my god, I almost click on it. So yeah, overall, I feel like this video is a little bit, misleading. Obviously, there's gonna be some, gacha scam in the entire space overall, but I think the Limbus, like, overall is one of the less shady one, I would say. And you know what, for the sake of this video, let's just go with the, 10 pull. I didn't even... I don't even have the audio, come on. Don't get your hopes. Oh my, can I turn the audio on? Because I forgot. Okay, that's There was a mersault. Is it? Guys, it's true. This game is complete scam, I'm telling you. Oh my god. Literally first try, I didn't even break a sweat. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. This chick lasts a little bit long. There you go. The Limbus Company is the biggest scam that I've ever had. Or have ever seen.